Let's make a friend, help make their troubles end. Let's make life a little better, a little better.
This week, the Dis-chem Foundation has added Gaucher Society to its family of random acts of kindness beneficiaries, highlighting one-on-one caring for the community.
Lysosomal storage diseases are like a broad group of conditions due to accumulation of abnormal substance in different parts of the body due to an enzyme deficiency.
What happens to a child with Gaucher disease? Well, they're a half child. They're tired, they're sore, they're lethargic, they don't eat, they don't grow, they've got tremendous tummy distension, they've got bone pain, they break their bones.
I couldn't walk properly and I swell all over the body. My stomach was swollen and my feet, so I couldn't walk. I did a biopsy. Yes, and they found out that I had Gaucher's disease.
Wisdom is 8 years old. He's short. He's got a classical face of mucopolysaccharidosis.
If Gaucher's disease is not treated, the child can die during infancy. If treated, the life can be prolonged.
At the beginning, because of the expense of the medication, medical aids were reluctant to pay for the treatment of Gaucher disease. It took a Supreme Court case to convince them, rather forcibly, that they would have to pay. So they're doing this now. Unfortunately, there are a whole lot of patients who are not covered by insurance, and they go to the public hospitals who are not in a position to fund Gaucher disease or the other lysosomal storage disorders. And this is where the funding from Dis-chem Foundation will come in.
Dis-chem is a group of pharmacies, and I myself personally am a pharmacist, and we are very concerned with medical issues and helping people to live normal lives. Unfortunately, people that are affected by Gaucher's will not be able to live a normal life without the medication, and the medication is terribly expensive.
One of our biggest problems has been to obtain funding for this condition because it's a very rare condition. When the Dis-chem Foundation offered us this very substantial donation, it was like manna from heaven for us.
This really felt like a worthwhile cause. There are 55 people at the moment that are being treated, and 55 people that do need help financially for them to continue with their medication. It really felt like something that the Dis-chem Foundation should get involved with and has got involved with.
You heard the message and the seriousness of the situation and why it's important for there to be funds and resources to deal with what the doctor says treatable diseases. What is the Dis-chem Foundation doing?
On behalf of the Dis-chem Foundation, we'd like to donate R500,000 to you for the next 3 years. That's R1.5 million.
The show was really quite spectacular, and yes, it was very emotional. What it meant to me was that these kids would grow up to become normal adults. Joanne has got Pompey's disease, which is a progressive muscular disorder, ultimately resulting in paralysis.
Within 6 to 8 weeks of Jean having received his first infusion, his blood enzyme levels returned to normal, as they would be of a normal child his age. He, within 8 weeks, was crawling on all fours from being a child who was not able to move around at all.
Melvin!
Since taking the medicine, the tummy is going smaller, it's not big anymore, and he's doing lots of activities. He's playing soccer, he's doing all the things, and he's eating better.
I'm better now because I don't feel pain and my spleen is gone down.
Our long-term goal, I think, is to spread the word about the disease so that we can find more and more people with the disease so they can be treated.
The money that gets donated, it can only go so far, but if it helps change one life, it's one life that's been cared for that wasn't cared for before.
Let's make life